obviously didn't get the result you wanted on Sunday, but to tire that guy out, I mean, do you take some positives from that bout?
Oh yeah, I mean there was a lot of positive things I could get from that match. Just as far as I mean conditioning, technique. I mean I made a couple of mistakes in there obviously, and didn't get what I wanted, but there's a lot of good lessons I can learn from that still. So.
How's the journey been being thrust into the lineup early this season at Cliff Keen? Between then and now, what's it been like for you?
It's been fun. I mean, this is what I wanted. Obviously, they say getting thrown in the fires, it's really hard, and you got to pretty much put them back to back every week. I mean, there's not going to be a guy who's going to lay down for you. Obviously, we're in college wrestling, so every week, I mean, they're going to throw a guy out there that's going to try to kill you. But I mean, it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun.
What's it been like? What's the support been like from guys, all the guys, injured guys, particularly guys who've wrestled your way, Casey, Anthony, of course. I mean, just they can't do it. I'd imagine they're channeling in a lot of love to help you, reach your full potential this year.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really good friends with both of those guys. I talk to them a lot about all sorts of things. So, Anthony's always spilling mindset stuff to me. Just telling me, you're the man. Keep doing you. You work really hard. You're a machine. And then, Casey, obviously, we're a little bit closer than me and Anthony are, but same thing with him. Both of them have been really, really great for me, as well as Evan too. Just giving us different mindset stuff, and then kind of just spreading those lessons. So.
Go ahead.
Professor said your redshirt year, both you and Evan, I think his quote was, you did your drills, you practiced like you were the guy. And he says he tells people to do that all the time, and they kind of go, but I'm not, take me through that mindset that you had then, and even just how you've added to it now that you're on the mat having success.
I don't really know, honestly, what went into that. I probably have to give, a lot of credit to my mom, just how she raised us up, every day it's just go in and give your best effort no matter really what happens. So even though I was redshirting, it didn't matter. I just go in, keep getting better, keep, trying to go accomplish your goals, and don't waste days. Just keep going in there and grinding every day. So I'd have to give a lot of credit to her for sure. But yeah, that was the mindset. Just every day, just keep going.
Cody mentioned that he takes everything day by day. Is that something that you take from as well?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really try to look too far into the future. Just next day, next practice, next guy ahead of you. You get too far ahead, when you start overlooking guys. And my grandma texts me before every duel or every tournament or whatever. She says, "Don't overestimate your guy and don't underestimate him." So just taking it day by day and match by match. I mean, obviously it's working for Cody. He said that, and it's been working for me too. So, yeah.
A few weeks ago, I had asked you about how do you and Evan, set yourselves apart, and you had talked about how Coach said sometimes you need to be greedy. What's that process been like as you near the final duel of the season?
I mean, it's just gonna kind of sound selfish, but I mean, you got to really put yourself first. I mean, being greedy, you got to go out. Say at practice you have a guy that you're supposed to beat up, you're gonna have to go try to put him down. And like certain guys, you're going to go to a drill in the morning. You might have to go split some partners up, and it does sound really selfish, but I mean, coming towards the end of the season, postseason coming up, obviously we have Mizzou, Big 12s, and then Nationals. I mean, you got to be a little bit selfish and kind of take what's yours. So.
How excited are you for that opportunity? I know you said you don't like to think too far ahead, but I mean, you'll be competing at Big 12s and Nationals for the first time. How exciting is that?
It's really exciting. I went and watched last year. Obviously, I watched, the team get a Big 12 title. I watched, obviously my brother compete. I was sitting with my family, and some of the team was there too. And Big 12s was really fun. Nationals was really fun to watch. So, I mean, just kind of putting myself in those scenarios. Obviously, I got to watch it, so I got to visualize kind of what's going on. I watched all the 41s. I watched all the 33s, and then obviously all of the rest of the team that wrestled. I watched all those guys. So that was really exciting for me to be able to not only watch, but I'll also be able to, like, you know, visualize myself there.
Top 15 matchup with Josh Edmond this weekend. Are you a watch film guy, or are you a focus on you type of guy? What do you see from that matchup?
A little bit of both, I'd say. I usually just watch, you know, just one match or something like that. Nothing too crazy. Just kind of be aware of what's going to go down. I wrestled him 2 years ago, actually. It's kind of funny to think about, but yeah, just focus on myself. What I needed to keep going. St. John gives me some tips of things I need to focus on, and then yeah, just being ready to go.
How'd that match 2 years ago go?
I won. I don't know what the score was
Okay.
though, but
How have you grown since then?
I've grown a lot. Just my cardio, my wrestling, my confidence, my mindset, yeah, everything. I've just become a better wrestler and a better guy in general.
Do you remember what tournament or event that was in?
I think that was the UNI Open,
Okay.
maybe something like that. It was somewhere up in there.
Sure.
You mentioned your mom. What is it about her, I don't want to say background or type of character she has, that she can have that type of effect for you guys when obviously she hasn't competed in this sport? I mean,
Yeah, I mean, she's just really gritty. I mean, it's simple as that. She competed in college, you know, track and field, but
okay.
yeah, she threw the javelin. She competed, you know, obviously all sorts of high school sports. She used to play the boys and stuff. So, I mean, she was a stud. She was so, you know, she you know, moved a lot of those values through sport and obviously through life into all of us, not just me and Evan, all of us. But yeah, just yeah. I mean, I don't really know what more to say. She's just pretty much everything you see from us is from her. Like, I wouldn't be here, or, you know, be living how I'm living without what she's, you know, instilled in us.
Yeah.
So,
What's her first name? Where did she compete in college?
Stacy, and she competed at UNL, University of New Orleans.
Okay. Stacy with a Y. And no extra E in there.
E.
There isn't an E.
Yeah, EY. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.